Alright, you want some black dirt in there?
No, we got to put the stuff.
Good, come on. Camel fall. You might as well run down the road. Same bag.
Y'all, we are planting our roses. We are planting our roses. Yeah. Now I get down here. All right, y'all, so we getting ready to plant our Chinese snowball. It's a flower that I've never had, but I want to show you all.
Put your stuff in there and I can put some dirt in it for you.
Okay, the Chinese snowball, and then it says that it gets, see how tall it gets? Excuse me. Ah! Jesus. I'm sorry, y'all. But you can see it's easy care. So we're gonna put it right here on this line by our roses. Come on in focus. See, my husband is he's putting the dirt in there. And so we're gonna plant this. I'm gonna get me another one of these because I want it to kind of go out to the edge of the road. And I've got my roses here, my hydrangea bushes there. And I got my redbud tree down there. Y'all can't see it because it's so thin. Yeah, so let me go ahead and put the amendments in.
I'm gonna take all that grass out of there and put it in the wheelbarrow.
Okay, and then I'll come back with you all once it's planted. Okay, y'all, so, excuse my hair, excuse how I'm looking today. But we have actually finished planting most of them, not all of them, but most of the ones that I wanted to get in the ground. I wanted to show y'all the plants that we have planted today, and y'all, this Chinese snowball is just so beautiful. Y'all just don't know. Okay, so let me just flip the camera around so that I can show y'all. Do y'all see this? So we planted this today, and it's drought tolerant, and it can stand a lot of heat. It needs sun, and it is beautiful, y'all. Now, of course, we have to use things to stand it up, but if you were to go on TikTok and see some of the Chinese snowball verbenum, this is gorgeous. I'm telling you, it is a gorgeous plant. And I planted it right next to my roses. And then right here is my limelight hydrangeas. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to run a strip all the way down with some bricks close up, because this will be my line, so I want to stay on my line. But we're going to come close up around there, and then I'm going to take it out here and I'm going to dig up all of this grass here, and we're going to just dig up all of this grass, and we're going to make a beautiful garden bed over here. And I just wanted to be able to show you all how it's going to look. But just looking at that plant right there, that is just really setting it off in my yard. So now let me go show you the other ones, and we're stopping for tonight because, okay, I'm coming. So these, all right, so y'all, I've been being bitten up by gnats, so I'm going in. I can't stand that. But as you can see, all of my flowers here is starting to come up, at least for the borders. We have not had a chance to plant the gardenias, but I wanted them somewhere in this area by the front door, because you know, you just want to smell that good scent. So I thought that would be nice. Y'all, we got our little flowers here planted. We've got our peach drift roses, and my plan is to run them all the way up this sidewalk here, all the way up to that curve, all of our green. And it's gonna get so high, I think it only doesn't get that high, but let me see here. So this one, it only gets 1.5 inches high. So it doesn't get that high, but it does spread out, and that's what I love about it. Okay, so it'll be perfect in this area right behind these daylilies. So we're doing that. Just going to bring in some character here. And as you can see back here, we haven't planted my purple grass yet. I'm thinking about, I don't know where I'm going to put this yet, but I just love the decorative grass. So we're going to find a place for that. We have the hydrangeas, which is the Big Daddy hydrangea. They're planted right here on each corner. And so they're going to be the big blue flowers. I'll show you the other one here. And that's what I was telling my husband about moving these pots, because when this actually starts coming out, it's going to be very, very pretty. So we have that one planted over here. And you can see from here how it's going to look. Jesus. But you'll see how it's going to look. That's very pretty. These are some flowers that I had from last year around here. I'm going to take, these are a verbena. It's a purple, some type of Endurescape purple verbena. And y'all just look at, I planted one flower, and look at how they have spread it out. So I'm going to break these up. I'm going to put some around in the front over here. This is about how high they get, so that's perfect. And we're just going to make it work, y'all. So what I'm trying to do is build a garden, a flower bed garden that has all perennials. They come back every year. And then once I get that set up how I want it, then I'll come back and say, okay, well, what I'm going to do now is just pop in some annuals, because you know we have some beautiful annuals, but we're going to just pop those in periodically, different places, and just kind of fill in. But for right now, we're doing this. I want to get, I don't know if this is coming back. I hope it is, but I had a what do you call that? Oh God, what is the name of that flower? I can't call the name of it now, but I had it here in this pot, and I think it is trying to come back. If you all know the name of this, please let me know. I'm hoping that it's not a weed, because I had something else planted in this pot. But anyway, my elephant ear had died during the summertime. I mean the winter when it snowed. So we cut it all the way down, and as you can see, it's starting to come right back up.
Just up front, eh?
Yeah, honey. So we are just enjoying all of these. These are our pink drift, and what I did is I put it between this one here and this one, so that it can just have its own way, and we just kind of planted it just like that between them. And so when they start blooming, I don't have to worry about this kind of overtaking it, but it will have its own space, and I'm just going to run it all the way up. So I may have to put my gardenias in another location, but nevertheless, we're going to get it working, and we're going to make sure that it turns out really, really nice. Okay, y'all, so I'm back, and I wanted to show y'all that I have already planted my beautiful burgundy grass. I love this color. It does give color inside this garden, so that's why I wanted to get it in there. I still have a lot of planting to do. I'm kind of hesitant about getting in that corner because we've got to get somebody to run our gutters. Anything I plant back there is just going to mess it up. So we're trying to get everything done. Maybe we can get the gentleman out sometime this week, and I can talk with him by getting all of this done, and then we can put our black mulch back out and just make everything looks wonderful. This is the other side, y'all. Still don't know where I'm gonna put my African iris plant, but don't worry, we're gonna get it somewhere. It's gonna be beautiful wherever we put it at. So okay, we're gonna go ahead and end this video here. I have these two, well, I have like 4 of them. They have really big roots that my cousin gave me, and I'm just gonna take them and plant them on the other side of the house. Honey, we finished really. I'm gonna just water it. I'll do that one another day when I decide where I want it at.
I'm gonna set it out there.
Okay.
What about the ones that you dug up?
I'm supposed to put them over here. So as y'all can see on the side here, this is where I put the other blue hydrangeas. Those, probably those 4 green plants that's over there, I'm gonna just put them in a little group right there. So, well, we do got one other tree we're gonna plant. We forgot about that, but we'll get out here to get it done. But we got to get this flower in the, my next door neighbor gave me this flower, and I need to get it in the ground as soon as possible. But
well, where you gonna put it?
all right, well, we'll be talking to you all later. This is so exciting to me because of the fact that I just love planting out here in my front. Once I get this established, then maybe I can go in the backyard and get that established. And but this is going to take a minute because I'm doing everything perennials. So I just wanted y'all to come along with me on today. I think that I am definitely in love with my flower garden and how it's going. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to show you all the way back here. I'm planning on taking, and on this side of the house, I'm just going to make a cute little bed over here, and I'm going to start planting some flowers over here. My next door neighbor, she had given me this little tree, and I've had this thing for a whole year. I never planted it or did anything to it, but it seems like it's an easy tree to grow. And she told me that it grows pretty tall and it gets beautiful purple, like lavender color flowers on it. So as soon as I just planted this last Saturday, it did not have this many leaves on it, and I'm telling you, it is thriving. It looks like it is thriving, and I am very proud of it. I even see, as you can see, a little yellow something there. Let me see if I can focus on it. Yeah, so you can see that little yellow thing there. I'm just hoping that it does good in this area. These are my knockout roses. My husband ran into an old lady at the store some years back, and she told him that she had some knockout roses that was in some containers, and when I got them, they looked at like they was just not going to do anything. They were all dried up until my husband bought them here, and I said, okay. I said, well, we'll just plant them out here. And so every year I got roses off of these knockout roses. And some places they charge like $29. I don't know today. So I went to a place and they were charging $29. But all you have to do is pretty much cut these back every year. When spring starts coming, I fertilize them, and they just put out. As you can see, there is a lot of blooms that is looking to come about. Look at all of those blooms getting ready. And there's some that's already ready. Look at how beautiful that is, y'all. Just the shape of the leaves. It's almost like you're getting 2 different shapes, because you have this one here, that shape, and then you have this one here. So I'm not sure, but they are gorgeous. That's all I know. They are gorgeous. Bud tree. Now this red bud tree, it put out the prettiest pink flowers. When you see this tree, I wanted to put it here in the corner because when it starts getting bigger and filling out, it's going to be beautiful. Beautiful. So as I look at the tree, I'm not seeing anything on this branch here as of yet. Nothing. My fingernails are so dirty. I'm sorry, y'all. But as you can see here, little leaves are starting to come on the tree. So I'm excited about that. All over here you can see it. They're starting to come out. But I'm not seeing anything here yet. So what I'm going to do is probably sometime tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some fertilizer on this tree and get it even more established before tomorrow. So y'all, this was just a quick video showing you my gardening and some plants that I have outside. But I will be back at another time, probably tomorrow, to do another video. Okay, talk with you all later. Bye-bye.